So today, this is like our pilot podcast episode. We're really just gonna kind of go over what we want to kind of talk about and stuff later on as well.
Yeah, so it's like we're gonna talk about soccer, football, NBA, MLB. If you watch MLB, like I watch a little bit. I don't know if he does.
I don't follow.
Yeah,
We'll
so
talk
it'd probably be mostly me talking about
NHL.
MLB and like
I'll talk
a little
about
bit.
NHL.
Yeah, we just talk about stuff we kind of want to. It's not gonna be like a set thing, like where other podcasts just focus on one thing. It'd be like a different variety of anything we're just kind of interested in talking about this day.
Like one episode might be about Star Wars or
Yeah, exactly. Something fun.
It like interests us and stuff.
Exactly.
So
This is why we call it the Yap Lounge, because
just-
we yap.
anything.
Exactly. So, to be more specific, the first topic we're going to talk about is just our hot takes about this season. We're talking about the 24-25
campaign.
Exact. Just, there's been a lot going on this season.
Yeah. I mean, like, especially in Europe, too.
Exactly.
Like, I don't really follow South America or, like, any of those. It's mainly just,
Yeah, we mainly just watch Europe, honestly.
Yeah.
We're casual fans. We're casuals.
Compared to them. Like,
Yeah.
People in Europe are casuals, but...
Yeah, so I think we should start going over, like, our main hot takes. What do you think?
Yeah, I can go first. My first hot take is that I think Atletico, if they didn't choke in December, they would have won the league with like multiple games to spare, kind of like how Liverpool did.
Yeah.
Because they were in first by a couple points and they just choked, and then they lost it.
Do you think it's just because of the way they play, where they always have a last-second goal? Do you think it just wasn't sustainable? Because that's what I think. I think that it's bound to catch up.
It's bound to catch up, but then it's like, I feel like I've watched them a few times, and I feel like they don't really change up. Like, they don't really adapt as much, I feel like, to like how they're playing.
I mean, they have the double false nine is an insane tactic.
It's very Simeone, but...
Yeah. And then your second one?
I think it's my second one. I think Napoli's going to win the UCL next year.
Why? Who do they have besides a good structure? I mean, they've got McTominay. They just brought in KDB. Yeah, that's true. I mean, that's an aging KDB. It's not like prime. It's
right,
old KDB.
But now it's. I mean, let's be real. McTominay's playing as a shadow striker, so now you have somebody who can control that passing in that midfield as well, and not just.
And like plays a false nine.
Because EPL is it's a lot different, a lot faster than Serie A.
Yeah.
So he's gonna have more time to control that ball, and whip it. I mean, with Lukaku out forward too, it's like he's a power forward. He's not. He's gonna win aerial battles, not like get pushed around. You know?
Yeah. Lukaku's just playing the wrong sport. He's Derrick Henry of the soccer rules.
Yeah, him and like.
But I mean, Lukaku. I haven't watched him this season, but
he's a good finisher.
Okay. I mean, is he doing better than he was in last season?
Oh yeah.
And definitely, I think he's built off the Euro success.
Yeah, I mean, half of his goals were disallowed because of VAR. He had like 6 goals. It was only 3.
Yeah.
Euros were fun to watch last year. That was
a very fun year. I think that just brought the excitement back to soccer.
Yeah.
Because I think before that, it was just kind of boring. I feel like that's the right word. That's why
robotic. And I'm just like, oh yeah, City just won the league again. It's just big shocker.
Yeah. I think the revolution of tactics in the Euros was incredible. You had the excitement of Spain again. I mean, new tiki-taka, I guess, is the right word.
Yeah.
But it's not really tiki-taka. It doesn't feel like it. It feels more free-flowing.
Free-flowing, kind of like...
Like some Ted Lasso type shit.
But, what about that handball? That Cucurella?
Yeah,
handball?
I mean...
I feel like... I know people will say it was offside before, but the referee, FIFA, went out after the match and said, yeah, it should have been a handball.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, you can't change it.
I mean, this is why England would never win any trophy. Hopefully, they just never will.
They have... Who they bring in? The guy
Thomas
from
Tuchel.
yeah, I think he'll.
Hopefully they won't. I hope England
They
never wins
won't.
anything.
I hope they win something.
Nah, they don't deserve it.
Why not?
They wasted so much talent.
Yeah, because they've had crappy coaches.
And
They don't use their players to the best ability.
Exactly.
So Thomas Tuchel has won the Champions League what 2 or 3 times?
2, 3, maybe.
He won with Bayern, won with Chelsea.
Yeah, and then he just went 2 then. That's just 2.
It's just 2.
Maybe. I don't know.
I think because what was the guy before his name?
For who? Chelsea or Bayern?
No, for England.
Oh, Southgate.
Southgate. Yeah, he was
super defensive for
He
no
was
reason.
defensively. He had all these attackers.
You have to also think about what are they going to do with like Phil Foden, who's not a true winger. He's like
He's this is my opinion.
do you like leave him off the roster even
Yeah.
though he's one of the most talented players in England?
He's a little pep boy. You
Yeah.
can't like he's a system player. You can only go with Pep's system.
All right, next hot take.
I think Bayer Leverkusen letting go Xabi Alonso was a mistake and bringing in Eric Ten Hag. I don't think. You know what? I think Ten Hag will get him in 4th place and just enough to qualify for the Champions League, but I do not think they will get past the group stage.
Yeah.
And they will. I don't think they're going to win anything for at least like a year or 2 again.
Do you think they're just now basically back to rebuilding? Do you think the Ten Hag project's going to fail again, or do you think he's going to learn from Man United? Because I think he will.
I think he will. I've seen rumors that he wants to bring in Anthony and Garnacho.
I think that's a bad idea.
I don't know. I feel like Bundesliga, is it slower paced than...
It's like transition, I feel like. Because every time I watched it, it's just been always boom, boom, boom. But to be fair, I've tuned in to watch it because I don't really pay attention to Bundesliga because I don't really have a big team. So I've always been like the 70th minute I tune in. Because the main leagues I watch is Prem and Ligue 1 and some USL.
Yeah, I'm Premier League and Serie A.
Yeah, so we're not very don't take our hot takes for legit, but like.
Oh yeah, do not.
But you can take it for what it is.
Yeah.
It's just guys talking for casual.
Yeah, but I've seen people say stuff like Anthony might do good in the Bundesliga, but like I don't know. I mean,
I think
he did.
La Liga.
I think he should stay with Betis I think he should stay with Betis because they love him there, and he did really well.
All right, 4th hot take.
I think AC Milan, unless they get a new manager or a new club owner or something, they gotta change something up with like their business stuff. They're going to kind of be a medium-sized team. Because, I mean, you go from being a powerhouse of Europe to like not even qualify. I can't say that Man United, but something's got to like bite because they have good players.
Yeah.
It's not like they just gotta they gotta find someone who's actually gonna use them to like the best way they can. And then they fired Maldini, and then they're mad because they want him back. Does he want to go back?
I don't know. Yeah, club's a mess.
It needs to be cleaned up.
Last hot take.
I want for Man United. I want Jim Ratcliffe and Ineos out, along with the Glazers. I want them out because they have done a complete mess. I understand that the club is in a lot of debt, but when you're cutting corners, I just feel really petty. Like hospitality seats for you're taking people's season tickets. You've pretty much just taken them away and giving them out as hospitality seats. And then you're cutting corners with the food. You're firing so much staff. I mean, I understand having to lay off some people, but like, you laid off a lot, and I just don't. It's still a mess. I mean, you're dumping so much money into buying players, and then I mean, I don't want to diss Hoyland, but like,
he needs to do something. He needs to work.
I put him out on loan because he's still young. and he definitely, like we saw last season, like if he has confidence, he'll score like multiple games in a row.
I think he needs to go back to the basics, be on loan, like you said.
Yeah.
And lastly, just change the routine up. Like,
Yeah.
if you know anything about, like, mental psychology for sports, he's in a flow of, like, he's just stuck. He's stuck. He needs to break the routine.
Yeah.
And he needs to be on vacation.
Yeah.
Because I watched a lot of Sam Martin, and it's like, Sam Martin said, like, for let's say, Rashford, what he did, he just broke the routine. And that's what Holland needs to do. He needs to just get rid of every distraction and just go ghost.
Yeah. I mean, go back on loan to Serie A. That's where he came from. He did pretty decent 2 years ago there. I feel like if he doesn't, let's say in 2 seasons after he's been back on loan and he still doesn't fit a Mourinho system, I think you gotta sell him.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like, I love him, but like, it's for both best interest. And I would really like us to get Osimhen or Gyökeres.
I don't think
we're going to
get any.
I think, let's be real, Osimhen does not want to go back to Napoli.
I think it's better that Man United just sticks with the roster they have now.
We need to do a serious cleaning out.
Exactly.
And
just use youth players, but bring in a lot of older players, like
experienced
Aubameyang, or like players that
fit his system.
That obviously fit his system, but bring a lot of experience.
Yeah. Like I want to see Cheeto Obi.
And I think Man United needs to chill off those results. They need to focus on the rebuild, like what Arteta did.
Yeah. Well, 5 years, no trophy.
But
I understand, but yeah.
Second place 3 years in a row.
It's not bad. I mean, that's good. That's good. It's good.
Coming from where they just came.
Yeah, 2020 lockdown Arsenal was very amusing to watch from a non-Arsenal fan's point of view.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to see Cheeto Obi play more because he 2 goals yesterday. Obviously against Hong Kong, but still, I mean, like, he's got a lot of talent. Heaven, Yoro, Martinez, Delict, like our center back wise, we're good for a while. I think it's just our forwards that need kind of that boosting, you know.
I think chemistry and confidence needs to be up there.
I know Amorium's going to do a lot too. I mean, he turned around Sporting within a year. So, but yeah, those are my hot takes. What are yours?
Hot take number 1: Man United is, after this year, is no longer a big club in Europe at all.
That is very debatable.
They've lost everything. They haven't. The last time they qualified for Champions League, they got embarrassed.
We know why. Certain man in goal.
And then lastly, they haven't competed for a Prem title. They haven't really done anything besides make it to the Europa final, which is kind of a miracle, but at the same time, it's like, was that really luck or just...
I don't think it was luck. I think it was...
They have less expectations for Europa.
I feel like it didn't help, too, that he came in mid-season and completely switched up the way we play.
Yeah.
And then, I know with Ten Hag, he never really found, kind of a certain, setup to use. It was kind of just, willy-nilly. Not really willy-nilly, but, there wasn't a set, way of playing style.
Exactly.
Amarin, he's got his formation. He's got, he knows what he's doing with tactically wise, and he's a pressing player or pressing coach.
And it's a time in the Premier League to consider Brighton a big club. I mean, what they've done in the years has been extreme.
I think I wouldn't call them a big club. I would say they're a medium.
Or do you think it's Newcastle? Do you think it's risen up there?
Newcastle's definitely up there for sure.
Because I think it's Liverpool, Arsenal, Man City, Chelsea, Aston Villa, Newcastle, or Brighton, in my opinion. I think Brighton has done a fantastic job
Oh yeah.
of rebuilding that organization and just the Moneyball ideas. It's working.
I think Man U is still up there. I mean, you also have like big teams too. Like,
Do you think it's time we move away from the big six? And
I don't think if a few years, if the trend is still kind of going like this, yes. But as of right now, that's what 4 or 5 of the biggest clubs in the world. I mean, it's like you're always gonna run into at least one of those fans anywhere you go. Dallas Airport, I saw a guy with a Suns shirt on last year. But I don't know. In my opinion, I think they're still a big club. It's been a shaky few years.
few years, it's been shaky, a long time.
Well, Solskjaer got them second place. He was pretty much consistently in the Champions League.
Yeah, sure.
But Mourinho won us a European trophy, and then he kind of... I don't know. And I think it's the fans, too. Because they're always, like, within, like, 2 or 3 years, they're always just, like, Ole out, Ten Hag out, Mourinho out, Van Gaal out, Moyes out. It's just, like, but you don't give them time. Like, I guarantee you, if Arteta left, if I only had 1 year, and this was booted out, Arsenal would be in a way worse position.
Yeah.
It's just, it's timing. With Ole, I feel like kind of like his generic pressing just kind of like read really easily. I feel like if he switched it up more at the end of like his time, it would have worked out a lot better. But yeah. All right.
Second one, I think that the U.S. men's national team, honestly, they're doing a good thing by not giving back any of the original players. Because if you look at their Gold Cup roster, none of them are the last ones except Diego Luna and a couple others. And I think it's Pochettino is sending a message that like this golden generation needs to step up.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like, they had a fight in the 2021 in the qualifiers before this year. Then they just lost the spark.
I think too. Was it before Poch? It was like they had
It's
this.
Berhalter. Berhalter is terrible. He played Catholic ball. It's just send it to wide, send it to cross, send it back out wide if it doesn't work, cross. I mean, it worked for the qualifiers, but that was when they were young. Now they need disciplined soccer or like an identity. If we're not going to play possession-based soccer, I'd rather us be a fast counterattack team. Low block like the back in the days. Because back in the day, they had great. The U.S. national team had great. And they were your Pittsburgh Steelers or Baltimore Ravens. Or just like a team that just runs the ball consistently. That's what we would do. We just pound the rock. But now it feels like we're trying to be different. It's just not working.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I think they had a policy where I think a part of their roster had to be from the MLS. Oh. Okay.
I'm pretty sure they just chose to.
Okay. I don't think.
Because Berhalter was a coach in MLS, so he wanted to get more advertising.
Right.
And I think Miles Robinson should not be there. I think Caleb Wiley should.
I think what he did wrong was with advertising. Pull just give the good players in Europe, kind of pick them, not just.
No, but the people in Europe aren't working. They're not doing Weston McKennie. He's good for us, but he's always overweight. And then you get players like Malik Tillman, who's great for a club, but terrible for us. So it's just you got to teach them a lesson that starting for us is not a privilege. It's a
right. Or no, not a right. It's
not a privilege. It's not a right. It's a grind. Now.
It's a grind, yeah.
Like a year ago, I would have said, yeah, we could be easily one of the best. Now it's just we could be a mid-tier team now. It's just now, are they willing to put their foot down and keep working?
I feel like it's also it's the way that American youth academies are, where it's pay to play. It's just severely hinders.
Yeah, but you also get players like Kevin Sullivan or Turner. I know someone that played against Cam Sullivan. Like they were good. I mean, MLS Next is doing good stuff. Like MLS Next Pro, I think they're doing a good job. I think the youth system is bad, but I think the MLS is trying to take care of its own players by having MLS Next Pro, MLS Next. I do think that a lot of the leagues like E64 National League and like NPO should combine together just so it has sustainability and gives more clubs offers.
Yeah, but the pay to play, it's just like you put in like, I mean, imagine if Ronaldo grew up here, his family was poor, he wouldn't have been able to play.
You do get some clubs like Houston Dynamos that do pay for it.
Yeah, but if he grew up here, he'd have to pay.
Yeah, but at the same time, you have to think about the coaching. Because here, there's just cone dribbles, cone weaves, like passing drills, whatever. It's not scrimmage, or like they focus on his thing, but they play.
Yeah.
Like they focus on breaking the line, so they have a mock drill, I guess. Where I can't really describe it, I have to like show you. But they just won't do that. They just want to do passing drills, technical work. But it's just like you only get better at doing that when you can play.
Yeah.
Ultimately, that's what gives a difference. 3, I think that I don't think that more Prem teams should be in the Champions League. I think they have enough. I think they'd be perfect amount.
5 or 4?
4.
Okay, because they're gonna have.
I don't think they should add any more.
Has it always? No, it was. I think it was last year's introduced where it's like the league with like the most points gained.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't think.
I mean, I think it does because it promotes competition.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not like, I don't know.
Because let's say League One does spectacular one year and everyone's like super tight and contested.
That's true.
They're gonna get rewarded for that. They're gonna get more money, more revenue, and all that.
That's true. I mean, how many is it? Is it still 4 for them, or is it 3?
For sure, still 4.
Okay.
I mean, according to FIFA 23, it's still 4. It's 4. But let me check. Yeah, I think it's top 5 this year because of the points stuff.
Okay, so now.
I mean, number 4.
I think Premier League was 6. Because
Because
Tottenham has the choice
yeah,
to go.
that's true. But I do think that some teams deserve it more than others. And can we just talk about Borussia Dortmund coming back from mid-table to 4th, or gaining a Champions League at least?
Yeah,
that's impressive.
It's weird though because they were finalists in the Champions League to getting smacked by smaller clubs in the year next. But yeah, I mean it's a good comeback for. I mean
they got rid of their manager. That's why.
That's true. All right, next hot take.
There's a 4 is going to be Ousmane Dembélé should win the Ballon d'Or, and Desiree Doué should win
Young player. You think Osimhen should win the? Dembele. I think you said. Okay.
Ousmane Dembélé. Vive la France. But
I see on Instagram people still want Salah to win it. No. 3 goals in the Champions League. I understand he was the top scorer of the Premier League, but he only won 1 trophy. Rafinha and Yamal have won a domestic treble. They have more. I'd put my Ballon d'Or ranking right now would be Dembele, Rafinha. How many goals has Martinez scored?
I don't think he's up there in the conversation. But I think
he's not gonna.
I don't think Lamine Yamal should win it just because
I think it was.
I think it's disgraceful if he wins it because it's disrespecting the older players like Martinez.
Martinez should have won it last year. It was an amazing season. Whatever. Dembele, Rafinha, Yamal. I'll put Turam fourth, Salah fifth.
Young players, Desiree Douay
Yeah.
or Jamal. Like
I think if
Desiree Douay was clinical for PSG.
I think he'll win. If they win the Champions League today, they will win, or he will win the young player.
Yeah. Fifth one, I'm gonna say, the USL Championship is doing a hell of a good job of everything, but I do think that they need to put more academies for free.
Yes.
I do think that USL or MLS, they should, I don't know, combine, but I feel like that's a bad idea.
That it kind of sounds good, but it just ended up being a money grab. Let's be real.
Like, the USL is doing good job, very good job in my opinion. I mean, a lot of the clubs there have a good, solid fan base.
Yeah.
Like, the best one is easily Detroit in Tennessee. Those have, I don't know what city Tennessee's in, but I just remember a good Tennessee club. They have a really good fan base. In, like, Louisville has a very good fan base as well. I mean, they could easily be an MLS club. Just fine. There's been MLS players that go to USL and don't start. But there's been USL players that go up there, like Diego Luna, that does start and does play a lot.
Yeah.
So it's just now, is USL equal to MLS? Because USL gets clapped every time they face MLS. Like, look at the Lamar Open Cup. There's no USL club in there now.
Yeah.
It's all second team MLS or the main club.
I say give it a few years and the kind of like.
Do you think USL needs to give younger players chances? Because that's what MLS does a lot.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of families, when they see like that price tag too, with like if their kid's like doing good, but they see it's just like they might not think it's like kind of like a worthy investment, and they kind of like it could be like a Paul Pogba, and then it's just like, oh well, this is a lot. I don't think our kid's gonna be that good. And then it's just.
All right, well, that's it. That's our first episode. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah.